Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today is a theta video. It's going to be a very short video. If you want to see the longer version of that, I'm going to upload that after this video. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be an XLM theta video, basically comparing the two charts, looking at targets, and all kinds of different things. It'll be a good one. But for this video, I'm just going to go very short, detailed analysis on where we are. And basically, as everybody knows, on the higher time frames, we broke above this range, right? Theta fuel has not gotten that high, but theta fuel came up here and now is starting to consolidate, right? Just like, here we go, just like that. And this is a beautiful representation of Wyckoff accumulation, and we're sort of at that last phase before that markup phase. So here's the example right on the screen. This is what I'm believing is going to happen here. So yeah, theta fuel looks very good, and basically looking for this thing to finish up. So if I had to guess, I would say we're right somewhere here. We had this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way down, cupping, all the way down, cupping, broke above the bull market support band, back test the bull market support band, continue breaking out, breaking above the range. Now we're back testing the range, just like the example we see on the screen. As you know, I've always stated that, going back all the way, where are we at here? October, thinking, we need to go into a retracement. We've developed this bullish accumulation range. We had amazing bull market, the bear market, right? Accumulation. Now we need to get up to retracement levels. Now, it's very good that Bitcoin's at and around its all-time high. We really want that to continue moving forward. I'm going to talk about that also in the video coming up. This is just a recap, but not nearly as many details as the next video. So anyway, yeah, still thinking we have much higher to go in the retracement. Now going back to theta, same thing. I think we got a little bit higher to go in the retracement, and then depending what happens there, do we go down for reaccumulation, sideways breakout, or do we sort of flag out in here and continue breaking out? Well, again, it'll really depend a lot on Bitcoin and how the market is, and we'll talk about that when the time arrives. But now, let's talk about the shorter time frame. So let me get to the 4-hour chart, and basically what I've been thinking here, and it looks an awful lot like Bitcoin. If I put Bitcoin on the screen and I compare it side by side, it looks very, very similar. So if I put a Bitcoin video out as well the other day, but like I said, again, stay tuned for the longer version. I go into all that. But anyway, for the short term, looking at theta, there's a few different ideas here for theta, and we all know this is a correction. So corrections can take on many different forms. They can go on many different routes. Very hard to know and predict, but we're going to try our best and figure it out. So the first idea, right, is to say that this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fair enough. We got a 5-wave move. So if we have a 5-wave move, we want a 3-wave correction. Okay, so let's get 3 waves. So we have an A, we have 3 up for B, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down for C. So we have an A, B, C. So we have a flat, right? We have a flat pattern here. So if that's the case, then we have an impulse to the upside, right? We have a bull flag, and now we want to see this thing continue breaking out, right? And it looks like it could shape up into an inverse head and shoulders at the same time, right? Let's get up here, maybe find some resistance up here, then continue to go. And then adding to that same idea, another little shape it can take is if I just put a line right about there, and then we come up, right? We come up here like this. Maybe we get another shoulder like this, right? And then we continue breaking it to the upside. So basically, in either way, whatever it is, that idea would say that this is an A, B, C, basically a flat pattern, which is meaning that the correction is probably done and we're going higher. Now I say probably because I lead into my next idea, which would say that we have one more wave to the downside. So it would be 1, 2. You could say all of this is 3, 4, and then we get 5, right? And it looks very good. Not really this idea, but because of how it looks. It looks like a bullish correction, like a bull flag, right? So yeah, and then if we do get another low, we come up here, build a little base, continue higher. So that's what I would say for that second idea. And then also to add to that, you have a descending broadening wedge pattern. So if I put that there, I'll put that right there, right? Not exactly perfect, but it is what it is. Yeah, we have a descending broadening wedge, right? So we come down like this. So what we want to see happen is we want to break above this downward resistance line. We want to back test the top of it, and then we want to continue grinding our way up. So that would be sort of another idea adding on to the first idea, which is the flat, right? So it's the same idea, just different way to look at it. Okay, so then the next idea would say that this is something much bigger. And what I mean by that is we need to come down and back test the bull market support band, or at least get close to it. And the way we can do that is this right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's A. We come up 1, 2, 3. That's B. Then we come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's C. And then we meet up with the bull market support band A, B, C. We have a beautiful 3-wave correction. Very, very, very bullish, healthy correction. Then we start to accelerate to the upside, right? Maybe we build a little base down here. Whatever the case may be, we accelerate to the upside. Zooming out, look at the way that looks on the 4-day chart. It looks like a normal, easy correction, right? I mean, let me go to the daily chart. We can get a visual of what it looks like. It looks very nice. And then also, when you zoom out, you know, depending how low we get, this could be a 1, 2, 1, 2, which would be very, very, very bullish. So if I had to choose what correction it would probably be maybe that one, because it would give us more of a chance to get that 1, 2, 1, 2, and that would suggest that we're not even in the third wave yet, which means we have much more upside to go. So that would be that idea. And then this idea, right? And they're all bullish ideas, just depending on what time frame you're looking at. This idea suggests that we have a rise, we have a crash, now we're going up into a retracement, we come down for reaccumulation, we go sideways, then we go, right? So something like that, which would be, you know, building a base, right? Wyckoff accumulation, something where we come down here and continue higher. That would be another idea. And then to add to that idea, it would be, well, to add to that other idea where if we come down and break the low, we would come up here and sort of bull flag out, then continue higher, right? So something like that. It would just be the base. It wouldn't be a base. It would be much bigger bull flag, something like that. But that would be adding to that previous idea I had. So there you go. I think that's what, 3 or 4 ideas. And then there's a couple ideas in there that adding confluence to that. So yeah, what I would look for, let's zoom in to the 1-hour chart. Let me know if you like these faster updates, you know, these quicker videos where I just get right into it. Don't waste any time, not so much educational, just getting the data out there. Again, this is not a trading call prediction type of channel. This is more education. That's why my videos tend to take longer. But for this case, I'm going to do a quick video just to get the information out. Let me know how you like it. We'll see how many views it gets. We'll see how many likes it gets. We'll see how many comments it gets. And if it, makes me think, hey, maybe this is the route I should go, then let me know in the comment section. But at the end of the day, I'll probably do both styles. But yeah, we'll see how it fares. So anyway, that's the short term. Looking at the 1 hour chart, we only have 3 waves. So we have 1, 2, 3. What I said before is I would like to see this 1, 2, 3, and we get 4, and then we get 5. But we didn't get 5. We only had 3, and then we went down in 3. So we had 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So what does that mean? Well, it's still acting very correctively. And as it should, because why? Because Bitcoin is also acting correctively. So if we start to establish a base in Bitcoin and start to range, then this thing can turn very, very bullish, right? Because I've always said, as Bitcoin starts to stall out and create a base, that's when a lot of altcoins can catch up. But considering the fact that Theta is one of the leaders and it's, it's up pretty substantially compared to, like, say, Theta Fuel, it might not catch up as much as I would say maybe Theta Fuel would, right? So yeah, it is Saturday. Let's wait till Monday, Tuesday, and we can get a better idea of how this chart is going to look. But until next time, I think that'll do it. Let's look at Theta Fuel real quick. Same exact thing for Theta Fuel. Yeah, it looks a lot messier. The waves are a little more challenging to gauge, but basically, we're very close to the bull market support band, right? So if we, come back up here, we can be, again, it could be an A, B, C, and then we can continue higher, right? Continue higher. Or it could be, like I said, like a flat pattern, right? A, B, C, continue higher in that flat. Or we come down in A, we get a retracement in B, and then we come down for C, and then we test the bull market support band, build a little base, then we go, right? So those are the sort of the main ideas that I would have for both of them. And they're both very bullish because if, again, going back to that Wyckoff accumulation pattern, that would eventually play out in here, right, where we're back testing the top of the range of that Wyckoff pattern, consolidate above the range, then continue higher, right? So that would be essentially the main idea here is to finish up this correction and continue higher, whatever form it takes, whether it be some type of flat, some type of broadening wedge, or ABC, or whatever whatever it is. The point is we need to finish this correction. So let's see what happens. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate everybody. And let me know what you think about these shorter videos. And as always, it would be amazing if you can hit that like button, hit subscribe, and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. And as always, if you want to support the channel, there is a YouTube tip jar on the screen right now. If my phone will stop blowing up on me. So anyway, thank you guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Cheers.